He said it's 10.
760, I'ma let my chicks know. 760, here we go. Taters to po, taters to po. Lots of potatoes, it's taters we grow. Taters to po, taters to po. Lots of potatoes, it's taters to po. What's up, gamers? It's your boy Taters to Po on Old School RuneScape, on Takiruscape, on AFK TV, on YouTube, on the internet. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to Episode 6 of Potatoes to PoH. Last week we took a look at what I call full cycle farming. I did a live walkthrough and showed how you too can constantly be farming profitable crops for about 3 to 450k per hour if you're lucky. Here's a peek at the diagram I made. If you want to learn more about that, check out Episode 5. We have yet another bond coming up, but I've been working pretty hard the last 2 weeks. Well, I could have done more, but the Godzilla vs. King Kong event was in Warzone this week, and I couldn't miss that. So check this out. You were able to use Godzilla's Heat Ray or King Kong's Rock Smash on enemies. Here I was able to get 7 confirmed kills, some finished off by my teammates, and followed it up with an 8th kill moments later. 2 full team wipes. Easily my best Warzone clip to date. I live streamed a ton of that on my WiiDS Rebel channel. Link below if you're curious. But for now, let's go back to RuneScape, shall we? First off today, by viewer request, we're going to check out farming contracts. Thanks DomoChop for the suggestion. They're pretty simple, so let's jump in. Farming contracts are started and grown at the Farming Guild. First off, we must talk to Guildmaster Jane here by the front entrance. Depending on our farming level, we can choose between 3 levels of difficulty: easy, medium, and hard. The harder the contract, the higher level and generally more expensive the seed you need to grow is. But, of course, the rewards are better too. After each completed contract, we get a seed pack. These vary wildly in payout, but you can expect about 6 to 9 rolls of random seeds of random amounts. It's also a decent way to go for Hespori seeds. If you choose a medium or hard contract and the seed is too expensive, unavailable, or you simply don't want to wait a week for a redwood tree to grow, that's okay. You can always talk her down from a medium or hard contract all the way down to an easy contract to keep things rolling. So let's talk to Jane to get a task. Usually, you want to do your contracts as soon as you get to the guild each time. I picked a medium task earlier, and she asked me to grow some irit herbs. Luckily, I already grew them for this example, so let's go pick them. She rewards you after either the check health phase on bushes and trees, or like these herbs, when they are fully harvested. Let's leave the patch empty in case she asks us to grow more herbs next. Return to her, she gives us a seed pack, and we can ask her for another contract right after we just finished this one. I go for the hardest one possible, remembering that we can talk her down from hard and medium contracts. She asked for watermelons this time. Easy. So in about 40 minutes to an hour, I'll have another contract completed and more seeds as my reward. This time I ended up getting some random stuff, but a palm tree seed was thrown in there. That was a nice little 40k bonus. That was the best reward I've got from about 5 medium contracts so far. It's not the best money ever, but when you do the hard contracts, you can get like redwood tree seeds, magic tree seeds, even dragon fruit seeds, which are like 190k right now, so they're definitely worth doing. That's it for farming contracts, hope it helps. Now moving on to Tithe Farm, and yes, that's how you pronounce it, tithe. Like at a church where they ask you to tithe 10% of your income, because the omnipotent, all-powerful Holy Father may be many things, but he doesn't seem to be any good at balancing a checkbook.
He loves you and he needs money. He always needs money. He's all-powerful, all-perfect, all-knowing, and all-wise. Somehow, just can't handle money.
Anywho, I just wanted to clear that up. I've heard some people call it Tithe or Tithe, or my favorite, Titty Farm. I probably like that one the most, but then again, I did call Artie Ardujne an episode or two ago, so yeah. Anyway, I'm just here to help. So there is a minigame teleport under the grouping tab, but you must have the level requirement and have entered Tithe Farm once to unlock the teleport. You can get here pretty quickly with the Glade teleport. Don't forget to bring a crap ton of watering cans, a seed dibber and a spade, and maybe Graceful and a couple stamina potions. I ran out of energy toward the end of harvesting, and that sucks! Don't be like me. And there's a bank by the vineyard to the north of here if you need anything. Also, if you've done Lunar Diplomacy, and I think you need to do Dream Mentor too, you can do the Humidify spell to automatically refill your watering cans instead of sitting there to refill them at the bucket. Once we're ready, grab the highest level seed from the table you can, and then once inside, go ahead and drop the special compost bucket. We won't need it. So, how it works is ideally you want to plant 20 crops at a time, immediately watering them after planting, and make a couple laps watering each time until they're grown. 5 laps of this, and you'll have all 100 seeds planted and grown. RuneLight helps a lot, as it shows a pie chart timer for each crop. If you're having any trouble with growing 20 at a time, consider going down to 16 at a time. But I do have some suggestions to help make your ticks more efficient here. Here's the thing, you can click the planted crop to water it like that. But it's always a tick quicker to click the watering can in your inventory than the crop. If you do it fast enough, you'll see the water shooting from your crotch as you run to the next one, like you're leaving a trail of piss as you go. This is what peak efficiency looks like. Now you don't want to use the same watering can twice when going fast, because like if you try to use the same charge twice, it'll give you dead clicks. Meaning, if you just clicked and used a full 8 charge can, and click fast enough to where it still says 8, when clicking the next crop, it won't register. So using 2 cans in tandem, back and forth, tends to work better. For extra sweaty people, with crazy RAM and Wi-Fi speeds and shit, I challenge you to use that extra single crop spot to make 21 plants per lap. I've been able to plant up to 23 without death when everything is tick perfect, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. Oh, also, here is my preferred path. I'm sure you could do it 100 different ways, but this is the one that seems to be the fastest, and I've always used it. Once you're done growing all 100 seeds into fully grown fruit, deposit them in the sack. If you got all 100 and didn't let any die, you get a 34,000 experience drop for the best seed, and you get 28 points. You get like a small boost if you get all 100. You go to the reward shop now. I like to buy the auto de-weed first. This makes it so that any patch that you've raked already will never grow weeds back. The other things are the herb sack. Did you know you could get the herb sack from this? It's a lot cheaper time investment wise. It only takes about 3 to 4 hours to earn it at Tithe Farm, but takes, you know, between 20 and 100 hours of Slayer to earn enough Slayer points to get it from a master there. Yeah, so you do the math. Other than that, the reward shop has the farming outfit, which is worth getting. Tithe Farm is about 100k experience an hour, and it takes about 6 hours to get the outfit. So you'll get about 600,000 experience, and the outfit gives a 2.5% boost toward experience when all pieces are worn. So yes, go for that outfit if you want to get 99. And the Gricoler's can, not really worth it. I've never found a non-Iron Man use for this. And then the seed box is kind of useful. It's good for certain Slayer tasks, or say you want to try and get the Rocky Pet by thieving Master Farmers. It gives you a little bit more inventory space for seeds and stuff. But basically, I go for the auto weed, then the sack, then the outfit. That's my order of events. If you go upstairs and talk to the girl, she has a special deal for you. If you have 75,000 coins, 50 prayer, and are wearing 3 pieces of Zamorak gear, she'll sell you these blessings. Now the blessings make it to when you harvest grapes at the vineyard to the north. Use the blessing on the grapes, before you harvest, they turn into Zamarakian grapes. I think that's how it works. But anyways, there's a way to go about talking to her and make Zamarakian grape. Maybe you're interested for Ironman accounts or making some extra side cash. This is a pretty unique way. Not a lot of people know about the whole Zamarakian grape thing. Anyway, the rest of the week was spent hanging out at Ammonite Crabs while I ran around Fossil Island with my main, getting 99 Hunter on Herbivore. I did not get the pet, which was very upsetting. I got my strength level up to about 75. I want to eventually wield an Elder Maul. There's no reason why, I just want to wield it. And once the bond was about to run out, I decided to sell off all my yields, my Ultra Compost, and some extra crap I had laying in my bank. I was able to get about 8 million for a bond and, you know, about 2 million spare to use on the next 2 weeks worth of seeds and profit. So anyways, that's about it for episode 6. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Keep it real. 760, I'ma let my chicks know. 760, here we go. Taters to po, taters to po. Lots of potatoes, it's taters we grow. Taters to po, taters to po. Lots of potatoes, it's taters to po.